Hello, welcome back to our TCAP commentary. Today we're doing John Wesley Elliott, the bald beaver hunter. That's his username, by the way. Anyway, I mentioned this guy in one of my latest videos. It was one of the original Pizza Predators. I've recorded a lot. I don't know which video's coming out, when or whatever. So yeah, I've recorded that one, and I mentioned this guy, John Wesley Elliott, because I had watched it previous, and this guy is something else. Okay, if you've never seen this segment, right? John Wesley Elliott is a very memorable predator. He's one of the more memorable ones. He showed up at the very last sting operation that Chris Hansen ever did, right, for NBC. But anyway, yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. If you're new here, check out the channel. We do a lot of To Catch a Predator videos, and we're still going on, right? But anyway, yeah, let's get right into the video.
Hey!
So what
There
will
he is,
happen
by the
this
way, I think.
time when Dateline is present? It
Dateline.
seems some potential predators are getting the message. KBI Commissioner David James says chat rooms are filled with men afraid to show up.
Once they found out that the girl was in Kentucky, that we're not going to come to Kentucky because that's where they arrest people for doing this.
But as always, that doesn't stop everyone. Stay tuned.
Yeah, you have stupid people like this guy, right? But yeah, I mean, the commissioner guy, whatever the fuck his name is, I mean, he makes a good point, right? If they're afraid to show up, right, the kids are safer than they would be if they did show up, even though you can't stop someone from texting, online randomly, right? That's something that is very hard to manage, that's the job of the parent. But them not showing up is just an extra, line of, defense. Reinforcement,
But as
whatever.
always, that doesn't stop everyone. Stay tuned for the laughter,
Well, you think this is funny?
No,
It's a big joke.
the tears. You ever watch a program
Not
called
even-
Dateline NBC?
Not shout out to fucking Lauren Armstrong. I need to do a segment again. But that guy that just laughed, right? That is the guy we're watching today, right? Even when he laughed, I didn't think that shit was funny at all. Like, not even me, okay? And I laugh at fucking everything,
In the attempted getaway.
This shit. The dumbest the dumbest, tasing I've ever fucking seen, man. Like, I swear to God.
Okay, out of the vehicle.
Hey!
The fuck? Did he walk here?
Walking into our undercover house is 39-year-old John Elliott, a factory worker for a window company. He's driven 2.5 hours to meet a girl who told him she was 12 and home alone. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning.
I was just watching some TV. Come sit down.
We've hired this 19-year-old actress, Casey, to be our decoy.
Shout out fucking Casey,
Elliott
man.
seems to think she's the 12-year-old virgin.
Casey is so fucking good, man. She's one of my favorite decoys, of course, because, I mean, she's OG as hell, And to mention, when he came into the house, right, it's very hard to hear because Chris is talking over it, right? But he ends up saying, like, wow. And I believe, at first I thought he was complimenting the fucking decoy, which that was going to, that would be extremely weird. But I believe he says, wow, this is a big house, right? Because it is. It fucking is, man.
He's driven 2.5 hours to meet a girl who told him she was
Yeah,
12
big-ass house, I
and
think.
home alone. It's after 1 o'clock.
12, by the way.
I was just watching some TV.
12.
Come sit down.
We've hired this 19-year-old actress, Casey, to be our decoy. Elliott seems to think she's the 12-year-old virgin he's been chatting with online for the past month. Using a screen name so disturbing we can't broadcast it, he tells the decoy about his fantasy of being with a young girl.
You were asking me about what I was daydreaming about. Well, that's it. You nude and me licking you.
He
Oh
continues
my
to chat
fucking God, man. You can't make this shit up, alright? And of course the graphic username he's talking about, right? What he's talking about is the bald beaver hunter username, the name that he's given. I don't know too much about slang or whatever, but I believe bald beaver is like shaven, fucking lady parts, genitals, blanks. Shaven blanks. That's what fucking bald beavers are supposed to mean or whatever. I don't fucking know. But look, fill in the blanks, okay? I'm not about to say, what what it actually is, but yeah, I don't know. Check it out.
the decoy about his fixation with giving her oral sex.
Oral
And
sex.
That as he's talking to her, he's nude and
Oh,
thinking
man.
bad thoughts.
Oh my fucking
I just
God.
never thought I would openly tell a young girl that.
Is okay with me.
But as soon as I saw your pic, I was like, man, I'd give anything I could to have one night with her.
At
What
one
the-
point, he tells her
Come
his
on, man.
hobby is taking pictures of himself masturbating and then sends the decoy some of those shots. And he doesn't stop there. Later,
Man, what type of hobby is that? Okay, first of all, and these pictures, man, wow, fucking cinematic ass pic. You know, we have like angles and shit, right? And then this one, I don't know what. Oh, well, you know, you fill in the blanks and blanks. You know, you know the legs are right here. You know, the torso's right here. You know, you can just imagine what's happening here. But what the fuck, man? Like, he's like, oh, you know, I'd never actually imagined myself telling that to a young girl. You know, and then the decoy's like, it's okay with me. Well, yeah, because you're there with MEC. You know, but. Come on,
and
man.
he
Come on.
doesn't
What the
stop
fuck?
there. Later, he sends her child pornography.
Oh my
a
fucking
photo
god.
Of a girl engaging in a sex act.
Oh my.
That
My
girl's
fucking.
young.
How young?
I think 14.
Wow.
Oh.
At one point, he seems to fear she might be a policewoman. But as
Policewoman.
you can see, that
Man, that him sending CP, right? That's an abbreviation, of course. Just fill in the blanks again. You know, this episode's all about filling the blanks. You know, fuck. Wow, that is crazy as fuck. Okay, that he had something like that and he sent it, right? I do believe there have been predators like that in the past that have sent CP before, but I've never seen it myself. I don't believe, or maybe I'm just, you know, I have a very shit memory, but yeah, like, wow, that is something else, man.
doesn't stop him from
It just basically makes this this actually happening more of a reality than, you know, it would, let's say, someone who's never done it before, right, or whatever.
showing up.
Yeah, it's the first door on the left. I let him go to the bathroom, and when he came out, he seemed a little more relaxed. He was a little more comfortable that, you know, okay,
Yeah.
she let me go to the bathroom. We're gonna be here a while.
Gosh, you're pretty.
Oh man, I just got like, I don't know, fucking like tightness on my chest. Okay, maybe I'm having a heart attack. You know, no, man, what the fuck? And I say this all the fucking time. Okay, don't ever compliment someone. You know, that's just it. You know, don't ever compliment anyone, right? I think it's awkward as hell. It's nervous. You know, wow, come on, man. I don't know. Gosh, you're pretty. I don't know. Never in my fucking life could I ever compliment someone on their looks. You know, ever.
Thank you. So what are your plans, or what are you thinking?
Christ, man.
Kissing you.
Kiss you, hugging you,
Yeah.
holding you. Oh, man, I swear to God, I can't do this, bro. I can't fucking do this. Woo!
Thinking.
Kissing you.
Yeah.
That was, you know, how we talked on the internet.
On the internet.
As the decoy presses him, he stops smiling and seems to get suspicious.
It's the dumbest shit. Okay, first of all, I believe Frag, you know, he went through this entire TCAP, you know, perverted justice collaboration, you know, with MEC, just winning a fuck ton of money. Okay, like, Frag, he ain't no slouch out here, right? Apparently, they had budget. Okay, they had like budget. Okay, I don't know if it's true or not, but still, like, Frag couldn't have fed Casey better lines. She's like, oh, can you speak closer into this, you know, mic in my shirt? Like, oh, what about that picture you sent us? Are you sure that's a, you know, underage girl and this and that? Like, man, you ruined the mood, man. Come on, Frag. Jesus
Presses
Christ.
him, he stops smiling and seems to get suspicious. She asks him about that photo he sent her of the girl receiving oral sex.
Oh, that picture you sent me with the 14-year-old girl. Was she really 14?
I don't know. I just.
Come on, man. Like, you can't make this shit sound at least natural. Come on, Casey. Like, this is your second, third, you know, time of duty or whatever. I don't know what that guy said, but whatever. Couldn't you have made that better? And again, I think it's Frag feeding her these lines. And if you don't know who Frag is, right? If you're new to the show, Frag is like basically the director of everyone that's like the guy that's doing the decoy stings. Like, you know, he calls the police and he's like, oh, you know, he's holding his little mic on his shirt. Oh, you know, the guy's pulling up now, and then he's like, oh, ask him about this and that, right? Basically, the guy behind the chair, or in the chair, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Found it off of a guy off the internet when we were talking.
Don't matter though.
Is that like what you wanted to do?
That's what I want to do, but I can't. I just.
Oh man, that like neck grab, man. You're nervous when you do that. I've never done that shit in my fucking life. Okay, that's the thing though, is that you can tell like this. Okay, when the guys get suspicious, right? There's that one guy that recognized Hansen, right? And you know, he looked over the the big ass door frame, right, to see if there was anyone there, and then that's when Chris Hansen came out. On the moment the decoy was like, oh, I think it was also Casey. Like, Casey's a fucking veteran at this shit. She was like, oh, here, have some brownies. You know, I made some. He got instantly suspicious because that's how, you know, To Catch a Predator did things, right? They're like, oh, you know, I just baked some fresh cookies, okay, or you know, whatever. But yeah, it's like, it's strange seeing these guys get nervous and suspicious, you know.
Is that like what you wanted to do?
That's what I want to do, but I can't. There's something in me that just, it's not right, you know, and it's.
You know, Oscar nomination over here, fucking John, you know, John. What's his name? John Elliott, John Wesley Elliott. Fucking what a shit name. First of all, if your name is John, Wesley or Elliott, you know, fuck you. No, I'm kidding, guys, please. I'm kidding, but man, it is so strange. He like turns into like this fucking, you know, teacher. Like, oh, you know what? Casey, you know, hand on the shoulder, right? You know, you can't do this. You know, you can't do this. On some, you know, fucking David K shit, but yeah.
It's really bothering me.
You seem pretty confident on the internet in terms of what you wanted to do.
Man,
What was your plan tonight?
this is so fucking good, man.
Actually, I wasn't really going to be doing anything because I was worried of getting too scared and nervous about it.
Now, why were you getting so scared and nervous?
Well, I just knew it wasn't right.
But that's not how you made it sound.
Man, this guy, come on, man. This is a fucking clown show, okay? We have Chris, right, the biggest clown of all time. Kidding. I'm kidding. And then we have, you know, John. Like, what a fucking dumbass. Like, yeah, we haven't even gone to the best part yet, you know. We haven't gone to the best part yet. When he, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it. Man, you're gonna be in for a fucking roller coaster today, you know.
Found online.
Come on.
And what about the photos he sent of
Jesus,
himself
man.
masturbating? Why'd you do it?
Well, just everything in my life is just, it's all screwed up. I got a bad job. My marriage is not good.
Did you bring
Again.
any condoms?
No, I wasn't going to do anything like that.
Yeah, what were you gonna do?
It was just oral.
Just oral.
Wow, fucking claps to you, man. John, you know, an upstanding citizen, you know. I don't think I could ever meet someone else that could be, you know, just as good as John, you know, bald beaver hunter or whatever. Wow. He only wanted oral sex with his kid, you know. Wow. Like, come on, man. These people, I swear to God, it's like these people don't understand, like, the lengths that the law goes to, right? That's still considered, right, you know, statutory rape. Like, it doesn't matter in which form you dish it out, right? You're still breaking the law, you know?
Well, I didn't think it was that bad.
Oh,
Oral.
Oral.
She told you she was
Oh, my
12 years
fucking
old.
God, man.
Yeah.
And you came over here planning to have oral sex with a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
I can't believe that this guy literally just said that he didn't think it was that bad. Like he just fucking, I don't know, fucking stole a bar of candy, right, from the store or something. Like, you know, and he's being compared to a damn murderer or something, you know? I don't think it was that bad. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I mean, it's
all there.
I did.
When I ask him about his obscene screen name, he starts to laugh. You think this is funny?
No,
It's a big joke.
No.
Coming over here to have sex with a 12-year-old girl, and this is a big old joke to you.
No. What I'm getting at is, this is the very first time this has ever happened. I've never met.
It's the first time you got caught, maybe.
No.
You've never done this before, man. It's so fucking good, man. Chris, you missed the opportunity to say that, you know. You know, the last time I heard you say something like that was, I think, with David K. Or no, was it Daniel Polito? Regardless, wait, no, it was David K. I think so. That was a long ass time ago, right? That was like 2-3 weeks ago. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Come on, like, this guy, he really just laughed in Chris's face, and I can't believe Chris, like, has the fucking, you know, the patience for these guys, you know, because, again, I mentioned in the, you know, in the fucking Jeff Sokol video that I had made, that Jeff Sokol laughs in Chris's face multiple fucking times when he asks about the marriage contract, right? And, some people didn't agree with me, some people did, right? Fair, but it's like, come on, he should have, like, instilled some fear into this guy, you know, some Batman shit, fuck, man.
Right. So what made you
No.
decide all of a sudden to do
You
it now?
love her?
I mean, you've been chatting with this girl for a month.
It just, I've had that fantasy in the back of my head.
Fantasy. About being with a young girl.
A young girl, yes.
Well, what do you think should happen to you?
I fucking can't believe that shit, you know. For some reason, you know, after hearing that, this popped into my head, right? The EDP situation, right? EDP 445, right? Whatever. You know, he had also said that in the chat logs, right? He's like, oh, you know, I've always fantasized about being someone that's a lot younger than me. Like, what the fuck is that, man? Come on, like, I'm not that age, but like, I prefer to already have someone in like a relationship with my mature level of maturity, man. Not some middle schooler. Like, come on, like, I mean, I understand that predators aren't like the majority of people, right? Of course, there's no fucking way, but you know what I mean. Like, come on, man. It doesn't make it right. That it doesn't make it wrong. That it's a you know, a fantasy only, supposedly, even though you hear now.
Sent to an island.
Sent to an island.
Exile.
Exile an island. You still think this is all funny?
Oh man, and you're about to see why he's laughing, which is look, it's kind of ironic, okay? That the reason why he's laughing is even funnier than how much he's laughing, okay? Again, I'm not gonna spoil it, but he just said, right, what should you know? Chris had asked the famous question, you know, what should happen to you? You know, what should happen to someone who did this? You know, he's said to get sent to a fucking island, which, you know, fair. You know, I would send you to, you know, somewhere a little bit more, you know, a bit underground, you know, maybe 6 feet under, but that's fair. Whatever. It's a joke, right? But we're about to laugh at him a lot harder than he is right now. Trust me.
I don't know why you're asking me stuff like this. I mean,
Well, why do you think I'm curious about all this?
I can tell you're a therapist. I know. I mean,
Oh my fucking god, man! And he says it with so much conviction as well. Okay, first of all, wow, you know, these therapists, man, they're you know, they're looking for work like that, man. Instantaneous work. Okay, like, what in the world just happened? What just happened? I gotta hear that shit again, man. I can't continue.
I don't know why you're asking me stuff like this. I mean,
Well, why do you think I'm curious about all this?
I can tell you're a therapist. I know.
It's even funny the second time, okay? Man, holy crap-a-rooney, you know? That is impressive. That is an impressive amount of stupidity, you know? I wonder what Chris was thinking inside, okay? I do know that he does like a little podcasting of all the predators he's, you know, caught. Literally, that's what it's called. I wonder what he said about, you know, John Wesley Elliott. Because, you know, I'm sure this just blew his fucking mind, right? Like, I don't think, you know, in his 24 years, or how much, in my 27 years of, you know, being a journalist, or whatever the fuck he said to that guy, I don't know. Anyway, John Connelly, he's never been called that, ever. Like, he's been called, oh, I could tell your police officer, please don't arrest me, right? I'm not arresting you, right? You know, the NBC guy, okay, all this and that. Some form of detective, which is also a stupid ass answer, but this one tops it. Of course, it tops it. Like, truly, like, how the hell? I'm just gonna, you know what? No, I have to say it. I have to say my piece. How the hell do you confuse someone like this? Like, it's like you're doing a crime, right? Well, literally. And when you get stopped by someone that's wearing a badge, you're like, oh, I know who you are. You're the fucking, you know, Paw Patrol. You know, I don't know. Come on, man.
I mean, not just,
You think I'm a therapist?
yeah. By the way, you're.
Do you think that you came over here to meet this girl and magically a therapist sat down to help you through your problem?
Man, that is a good ass response as well. Like, what the fuck? Picture that, okay? Like, you show up to his house, right? You show up to his fucking house, okay? And there's a therapist in there, you know, and then there's a decoy, okay, for some reason. And then also, they're in Kentucky, okay? And I believe in this neighborhood, right, it's like gigantic fucking houses, and like they're all separated and all this stuff, right? You know, and these countrysides, they're just also separated, you know? Like, yeah, this one house, you know, is filled with a therapist, okay? You know, we need fucking to hash out this therapy right now, man. We can't wait, okay? I'm you know, this could have been a, you know, oh, you know, this is actually not a 14-year-old girl, you know, and here's my business card, you know, I work from, I don't know, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., okay, or something, you know, call me. But no, we have to hash it out now, you know. We can't fucking wait, John, you need it. Man, come on, fucking idiot.
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, do you you ever watch television?
No, sir.
What a stupid ass fucking start. Like, Chris, this could have been the slam dunk you needed, man. Like, at this point, To Catch a Predator was like already fucking running out, right? Like, there was no more TCAP. You should have just gone out with a bang, you know. You should have been like, oh, you know, I'm actually fucking God or something, you know, and fucking struck him down, you know. Wait, strike him down, you know. I need to calm down. Anyway, yeah, he could have said something better, like, oh, well, I'm not a therapist. I'm actually Chris Hansen with Daylight NBC, and you're being recorded right now on 17 cameras. You know, like, come on, you could have hit him with a slam dunk, man. A slam dunk, you know?
Well, there's something I got to tell you. I'm Chris Hansen, and I work for a show called Dateline NBC.
Okay.
And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet
The fucking weakest announcement of who Chris is, right? Come on, man. There's one that like really hit really good. I forgot which one it was, but I don't know if I watched it. But it's he says something like, you know, oh, you've seen one of my shows before, right? Well, you're about to be on one. Who was that? Oh, Elliott. No, not Elliott. What the fuck? It's Ernest Timmons, the military Air Force engineer or whatever. He's like, he's like, have you seen those To Catch a Predator shows? He's like, yeah. Well, you're about to be on one. And then, you know, they zoom into his face like all fucking, you know, nervous and sweating. That was a really good one. But this one is like, oh, I'm Chris Hansen. And it waits like a fucking century, right? I'm over here growing an extra long beard over here, waiting for Chris to say he works with NBC, you know. Well, not for long, by the way.
Online for sex.
Okay.
It's called To Catch a Predator.
And I'm not a therapist.
So if there's anything else that you'd like to tell us about your situation, we'd like to hear it.
Yeah, I love my wife.
Okay, buddy.
And I know it doesn't look like it. I need to see a psychiatrist because of the way everything's going with my life.
Psychiatrist.
Well, why don't you
Shut
go
the
ahead.
fuck up.
I hope you get that help.
As
As
he gets
up to leave and makes the long walk to the door,
The long walk of
officers
shame.
are in position, ready to arrest him.
Sheriff's office, hands up! Hands up! Hands out! Hands out!
I have to mention it again. I know I did it in one of the unreleased videos, but Jesus Christ, sorry, I was burping. But these fucking camera people just need to fucking relax, okay? Like, I understand they want to get the good shots, but like these guys are pointing guns. Like they're dead ass pointing guns, right? This guy just walks in between the line of fire, and he's liable to get shot, man. Like a fucking dumbass.
Hands out!
Hands out! Hands out! Oh my god.
He's taken away in an unmarked car and brought to a police station where he's booked, photographed.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god. This guy, man, I truly, this is gonna sound weird, but I don't know how you go through life just to end up like this, you know. And by this, I mean looking like this. I know you don't have control of what you look like in the future, right? But like, he looks so fucking nerdy, okay? Like, truthfully, you look like a fucking serial killer with these glasses. Of course, you know, I'm not gonna say the name that everyone's thinking of, you know, whatever. But I don't know, it's fucking, I don't know. You look very lame. You know, like, what a loser.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And brought in for questioning.
Had an interesting night, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To say the least.
He's read his
Man, these type of people, man, they need to get taught, you know, a lesson in the form of pain, okay? They need to get fucking slapped or something, okay? Like, these people, I swear to God, I don't know how you still believe that this shit's funny, okay? And, it's these people that are so gullible, right? As well, that they talk so fucking like greatly, like they truly tell their entire life story to these detectives, thinking they're friends. And like I said before, right? It's good that they're talking, right? Because they get prosecuted better. But it's like they're so stupid to realize that they're not their friends. But this guy spills all of his guts. Of course, he doesn't like admit to any more crimes. I don't believe. Don't quote me on that. But he's like, oh, you know, I did this. You know, I only wanted oral. Like, you basically just confirmed that he came over for, you know, that. Come on, man.
And Kentucky Bureau of Investigation agent Catherine Reed starts to question him.
Sprite.
What brought you here tonight, John?
Oh man, I could go for a fucking Sprite right now, you know. For drinks, okay. You know, this is a bit of lore on how I record stuff, right? I usually have something to drink, of course, but you know, I usually try not to get water because you know, I don't want no basic ass shit. That sounds stupid, but you know, I maybe get like a little like juice. You know, I sometimes when they are some, I get like some Arizonas, and them shits are fucking amazing. Okay, they hype me the hell up, right? But today I have nothing. I don't even have a cold water. I just have my like, you know, usual just water here, which is boring. But you know, carbonated beverages don't work because I end up burping too much. You know, when I'm trying to talk over here. You know.
What brought you here tonight, John?
Just fantasy.
Fucking idiot.
What kind of fantasies?
I wanted to be with a young girl. I'm not saying it's right or anything like that. I don't mean to make it sound that way.
So you knew it was wrong when you came here.
Well,
Agent Reed gets the man's consent to search his car and retrieve his computer from his home.
wow.
Oh, gosh.
He's then taken to jail.
KBI.
And
What a angle. What an angle, man. This is the type of shit you see if, you know, you were to get kidnapped by John Wesley Elliott. Oh, man. Imagine being married to this fucking thing, okay? Man.
and later brought before a judge.
Rolando
You were charged
Restico
with
Rose?
unlawful transaction with a minor less than 16 years of age, first degree.
Man, he really fit the role of being a damn convict so quickly. Like, I'm impressed, you know. I do believe this is like a day or two after being in jail already, right? So probably the night spent in jail was not, you know, favorable. But yeah, that's why he looks all fucking ruffled up, you know. The inmates got a hold of him.
Which is a Class B felony.
Class B
You
felony.
understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Rolando
The judge sets his bail.
Your bond will stay at $50,000 cash.
50K. Holy fuck, man. 50K. But yeah, this is like a bit of the phone call, but I don't know. I don't want to fucking play it out. But yeah, I feel like that'll be it for John Wesley Elliott, the bald beaver hunter, right? Of course we do have a couple of things missing on this lore, but I do plan on doing a deep dive on him because he you know, I don't know if, I mean, there's a phone call being recorded right now. I mean, like at the very end, that was a little bit, right? But if there wasn't, I'll just you know, do a deeper dive on his TCAP and then the Parade Justice website, you know. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. If you really like the video, like it, right? Click the like button. Subscribe. We're doing all these videos, and I've been consistent. I've been really consistent, right? I missed Monday. Well, okay. Today's Friday. I'm just gonna give you a bit of a timeline. Today's Friday 9th, right? On Monday, I skipped out on a video because, you know, I didn't have. Did I actually have videos? I don't know if I did or not, right? But I didn't want to, I guess, focus on that. I wanted to focus on recording mainly, right? So I managed to do that. I have like 7 videos, including this one, right? Ready to be uploaded through the Christmas break, right? If you don't know, I record when I'm home alone, and my siblings, they're all in school, so they're gonna be here all for Christmas break. So I won't have time to record, you know. I record when it's really quiet. When they're here, it's very fucking loud. So I can record. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, check out the channel. And we'll catch you next time, okay? Have a good day.